Hey, coaches, welcome back. Unfortunately, our season ended a little earlier than we wanted, but I guess the good news with that is that I'll have a little more time on my hands. So I'm going to jump back into some play analysis videos because I actually have several play ideas I want to share. So let's get into today's play analysis. So today's play will be starting out in twins formation. So we got twins left. While I'm looking at this, you guys ignore the X, Y, Z, the T. If you don't separate your position groups like that, no problem. Just ignore that. All right, so we got a twin set, twin receiver split left. We got our tight end on the right side, and we also have our back offset in the backfield to the right side. Again, you guys can align this however you want. You can do this out of several different formations. I'm just showing you out of a twins, for example, because again, in Kansas, most of the time, if you come out in a twin set, you're going to see a 3-2 defense, and that's kind of the common trend here in 8-man in Kansas. So I drew that in a twins against a 3-2 defense. All right, so let's get into the play here. So the play is called twins, push motion left, quarterback counter bubble. All right, so it's kind of an RPO. It's more of a pre-snap read than it is a true post-snap RPO read. All right, and what we're reading is that left linebacker. I highlighted him green for a reason. So first, actually, let me start with the O-line like I always do and kind of talk about the blocking. So in a 3-2, if the nose is in the gap, in that right A gap like he is here, we have our center reaching, try to get to that right side of the nose, while the right guard is going to help him get to that right side, and we're going to double. All right, we're going to use the double, and if we wanted to, you can have your right guard release to that backside linebacker if you wanted to. Now, if we're reading that guy or if he motions out to cover the back, we don't have to worry about trying to send somebody to block him. All right, now we're moving over to the Y or our tight end on the right side. He's got the angle on the play side linebacker. He's going to block him. Then you got the left guard. He's just going to pull and kick out the right D end. Now we're going to the outside to the receivers in the backfield. Our receivers out wide, pretty simple. They're just going to go stock block on the corner in the safety and basically just mirror them. Get in front of them for 1 to 2 seconds is all you got to do. If the ball is out quick from our quarterback on the bubble screen, then the tailback's going to have enough time to just get by them if they hold them or stay in front of them or with them for 1 to 2 seconds on their blocks. Now let's get into the read here. So with the push motion, if that left linebacker flies out there to stay with the tailback, then it's an automatic keeper for the quarterback going to the right side. And we are not blocking that backside DN there on the left side. Our quarterback better be fast enough to outrun him anyways. You can give him a little head nod or a fake like he's going to throw the bubble and then take off on the counter to the right side, following that pulling right guard. Now, if the tailback motions out there and that linebacker stays, you got 3-on-2. Use your numbers, throw it out there quick, take the bubble screen, take what the defense gives you. All right, so that's pretty much the gist of the play. It's a post-snap read, kind of, depending on how fast you want to run your bubble. But I would say it's a pre-snap. If your tailback motion's out there and nobody goes with him, throw it out there. If the linebacker goes with him, take the counter on the right side. All right, because you got the number advantage, 4-on-3 on the right side. We'll take our chances with the quarterback 1-on-1 with the corner on the right side of the field. All right, so let's take a look at how Clemson ran this play. All right, so here we got Clemson against Syracuse. All right, so ignore the teams that are playing. We're just watching the offense here on this play. Now, another thing you need to ignore this guy, ignore the wing, and ignore this tackle here. And then you got your 4-0 line there. You got your 2 backs, 2 receivers. You basically got eight guys there if you take off those 3. In this play, here's our read guy, the left linebacker, and he's kind of already apex between this wing and between the slot receiver here. So in this case, the reasoning for him being here, I think, is because of the wing. All right, but we don't have a wing if we're running it out of the twins that I showed you. Again, you guys can run this however you want. Just a way, this is one way to run it. All right. So here's the play. We're motioning this guy out wide. He's going to run the bubble. These 2 are going to block head up. First guy, first threat. We're reading this linebacker. If he widens, which in this case I believe he does, then we're going to take the quarterback counter back to the right side. So let's just kind of watch it through here. There's the motion. He's ready for the bubble. Quarterback keeps it on the counter. All right, let's rewind it from the top. All right, so you can see that this guy slightly just widens and keeps widening as the guy motions out. So the quarterback likes the numbers. They block down on everybody. They pull the guard and the tackle. and they have the leverage or the angle on this linebacker, and one linebacker in the middle, you definitely need to take advantage of that. So that's what they do. They run it. Quarterback makes one guy miss and picks up 12 yards or so. It was 2nd and 6, and he got about 5 yards more. So, yeah, 11, 12 yards, something like that. So, pretty simple play. Like I said, it's probably more of a pre-snap read, but it just depends on how you want to do it. And again, in this situation, when the guy motions out, he didn't like the 3-on-2 on the defensive side. They had the advantage. Now, if this wing would have gotten all the way out here, this H-back, then yeah, they might have had 3-on-3, but he doesn't have an angle here, so to the outside. So he takes it on the run and picks up good yardage. And again, with one middle linebacker, definitely a good choice to keep it. And he picks up 11 to 12 yards. So nice play by Clemson. And that's it, guys. If you like this type of pre-snap style RPO type play, then check it out. See if you can fit it into your offense. See if your kids would understand it. If you already got a play like this, definitely keep using it. I love having multiple options on any play just because you can always take advantage of what the defense is doing. You could run this play 5 to 6 times, and you might get a different result every time just because it's a read. If you like it, check it out. Hope you like this play. Hope you like the video. Remember, my videos come out every Tuesday night at 7:30, so be sure to tune in. If you have any questions for me, feel free to leave your questions in the comments below. That's always the easiest way to reach me. If you enjoyed this video or took away anything from it, please click subscribe. Check out some of my previous videos right here in the middle of the screen here. And like always, thanks for watching.